On today's Open Ears, William Grant Still. William Grant Still was one of the prolific American composers of the early 20th century. His nearly 200 works include symphonies, ballets, operas, choral pieces, and more. He is often referred to as the Dean of African American composers. He was born on May 11, 1895, in Woodville, Mississippi. Both of his parents were teachers and musicians. When he was just 3 months old, his father died. Shortly after, his mother and Still moved to Little Rock, Arkansas to live with his grandmother. He had a relatively peaceful childhood in a mixed neighborhood, spending many evenings listening to his grandmother singing hymns and spirituals. His mother advocated for racially integrated education as the president of Little Rock's chapter of the NAACP. At the age of 15, Still started violin lessons. Eventually, he taught himself to play the clarinet, saxophone, oboe, double bass, cello, and viola. In 1911, he graduated as valedictorian of his high school class and studied for 2 years at Wilberforce University, where he started to compose and do orchestrations for the university band. A couple of years later, he leaves for Memphis, Tennessee to work with the father of the blues, W.C. Handy. Still arranges St. Louis blues and plays for Handy's band. In 1917, he began to study at the Oberlin Conservatory of Music. Then in 1919, Still moved to New York City and became a Harlem Renaissance artist, arranging and orchestrating for popular musicians like Ethel Waters and Don Voorhees. From 1922 to 1924, William Grant Still studied composition with two seminal teachers, American Romantic composer George Whitefield Chadwick, who taught him how to make the different instruments of the orchestra sing, and French modernist Edgard Varèse, who helped him explore new harmonies and compositional forms. On February 8, 1925, Still premiered his first concert music, From the Land of Dreams, in New York City. 4 years later, he traveled to Los Angeles to arrange music for Paul Whiteman's weekly radio show, Old Gold Hour. While in LA, he meets his future wife, pianist and writer, Verna Arvey. Then in 1930, he returned to New York and completed 3 monumental works: his ballet Saji, the orchestral tone poem Africa, and the Afro-American Symphony. The Afro-American Symphony became one of the most famous American symphonic works of the early 20th century. It was first performed by the Rochester Philharmonic under Howard Hanson. This event made Still the first African-American to compose a symphony performed by a prominent American orchestra. In 1934, Still received a Guggenheim Fellowship to compose an opera. While completing that project, he decides to move to Los Angeles permanently. In 1936, Still became the first African-American to conduct a major orchestra, the Los Angeles Philharmonic, at the Hollywood Bowl. A year later, he began work on the opera Troubled Island with renowned writer Langston Hughes as the librettist. In 1939, he married Verna Arvey, the daughter of Russian Jewish immigrants. They wed in Tijuana because interracial marriage was illegal in the state of California at the time. Arvey helped him finish the libretto for Troubled Island, and it brought Still another first. When the New York City Opera premiered Troubled Island in 1949, it was the first opera written by an African American to be produced by a major company in the US. Over the next 3 decades, Still produced operas and other symphonic and chamber music works. He received honorary degrees from Oberlin, the New England Conservatory, and the University of Southern California. On December 3, 1978, at the age of 83, William Grant Still died in Los Angeles, California. Today, the William Grant Still Art Center in Los Angeles offers free and accessible concerts, exhibitions, music, and art classes for adults and youth in the neighborhood. It is a place where the community can come together and celebrate the arts. About his life in music, William Grant Still once said, "When I began my career as a serious composer in New York, the general feeling was that all of us on the scene at that time were making a contribution to something uniquely and definitely American."